We got a little special friend here today. You're a distinguished gentleman. You are big. You are fearless. You're fearless. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. So for today's video, I really wanted to do skincare. It's been a minute since I've actually done skincare on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, all the platforms. So I figured it would be fun today to kind of walk you through my routine, what I like to do. And just as an FYI, this routine is specifically for dry, sensitive, very sensitive skin. I'm actually having a little bit of a perioral dermatitis breakout. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. So this routine is gonna be definitely for the Scentsy girls and guys out there. And in general, when it comes to skincare, I feel like a trend that we're seeing a lot, especially with like younger people, is really in-depth skincare steps. And for me, I like to go with the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? That's what I do. I don't really do anything crazy, and sometimes I'll treat myself and do some extra long skincare stuff if my skin can really handle it. But again, if you have sensitive skin, I really strongly advise against using a shit ton of products. I really don't think that that's going to be beneficial to you or beneficial to your long-term goal with your skin. So let's first get started off. I'm taking the Dezi Skin. This is the Skin So Balm Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I have never used a cleansing balm that has worked as good as this one. Part of the reason why I like this cleanser so much is because a lot of the times with makeup cleansing balms, you have to dig your finger in, or like you have the little spatula that comes with it and you lose it and it's a pain in the ass. So I like this because it just squirts out. There's no digging, there's no nothing going on. That to me is a game changer. Now, for the sake of this video, I am going to be using a makeup cleansing balm. However, normally when I wake up the day after I've done my skincare, I don't go in with one. So this is just going to be my full routine for when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. Also, if you guys have blackheads, you might really enjoy an oil-based cleanser like this, a cleansing balm, something that melts down into the skin like an oil, because it helps with just breaking up and loosening up any blackheads you got going on. Also, this is gentle enough where if you have it on your eyes, it's not gonna burn, it's not gonna be irritating at all. And I have some of the most sensitive eyes out there, so if it's not irritating me, then you're good. And of course, with every skincare going on, whenever you're doing any type of skincare, you always want to get your neck. Since I have my microphone on, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious about doing that, but normally I am just cleanse all the way down to my décolleté. The next step in this routine is equally as important as a cleanser. And for me, if you are someone that has been having a lot of breakouts, you can't figure out why, maybe you're using old dirty towels more than a few times, clean skin, this brand right here, I attribute to a lot of my skincare health, my skincare vibes, everything about my skin looking good, I attribute to these guys. Now, you guys are probably like, what the hell is this? This is a biodegradable clean towel. And the reason why I love this so much is because you're using a different wipey or towel. It's not a wipe, I shouldn't say that. You're using a different towel every time. There's a few different ways that you can use this. You can use this like I just did and wet it and use it to take off your cleanser. You can also get more than one use out of this. So I use this for my double cleansing. I also just kind of like having the clean towels in the bathroom because you never know, like if you have guests over, whatever, like sometimes it just feels more sanitary having your own wipe or towel. You know, it's not a wipe. Why do I keep calling it a wipe? It's not a wipe. And I'm just gonna rinse it off right now. Just get off any of that cleanser we have going on. on. And if you are also someone that gets breakouts around your nose area, make sure you're taking your wipe and wiping in those crevices. I can't tell you how many breakouts I've had because I haven't thoroughly cleansed my nose area. So make sure you're doing that. I actually learned this next tip from Hyrum. A long time ago, he reviewed my skincare routine on YouTube, and I learned so much from his videos. Holy crap. Basically, if you're using a cleansing balm, a cleansing oil, anything that breaks down into an oily substance, you want to make sure you're following it up with a regular gel cleanser, a foaming cleanser, whatever it is, because if you end on an oil-based cleanser, even though it might feel good, especially if you have dry skin like myself, like I love the way that my skin feels after an oil-based cleanser, it can cause breakouts. So I alternate between these two cleansers depending on how my skin is really doing and what's going on with my skin that day. So we have the Rhode Pineapple Refresh. I absolutely love this cleanser. I think it smells incredible. Now, you'll notice that a lot of the products that I use, they don't necessarily have fragrance in them except for this cleanser. I don't mind having a cleanser with fragrance because ultimately you're washing that off your face. However, if you do have sensitive skin, you should try and stay away from fragrances in general. Sometimes it's hard to avoid because they're just everywhere. That's why as my alternative, when I'm having a day where my skin really needs to just have a simple hydrating cleanser, I love this Paula's Choice one. I am a Paula girl through and through, okay? This is the Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. This is more of a lotion cleanser. The texture I'll show you guys because since I am having sensitive skin, I'm gonna skip the pineapple one, but I did just wanna shout this out because I'm absolutely impressed with this cleanser by Miss Hailey Bieber. I've used this in replace of like, you know, just to see how good the cleanser was when I had a full face of makeup on, just kind of went in with this. It took it all off. So if you're wanting to try Rhode, I really recommend this cleanser. I've had like an amazing experience with it. It's never broken me out, but just for the safety precautions that I take when I'm having these skin breakouts, I'm gonna go in with my Paula's Choice. And as you guys see, when I pump it out, it's got this lotion texture to it. It's not foaming. It's not anything along those lines. And what I like to do is just grab a little bit of water, dribble it in here just to lather it up and start to go in. Now this cleanser is also really gentle on the eyes, so I take it up on my eyes as well. And you want to be rubbing in your cleanser. I don't know, there's like all mixed information. For me, if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I don't need to be I'm not wearing any makeup at all right now. I don't need to be sitting here for 90 seconds rubbing this in. I'll do maybe 30, 45, but when I have a full face of makeup on, I'll at least do a minimum of 60 seconds with my cleanser. And again, I'm not getting my neck just for the sake of the microphone that I'm wearing, but getting your neck is just as important as getting your face. I've been using this cleanser now from Paula, I want to say like 2 years consistently, and it has never let me down. And one thing I also really like about it is that it keeps your skin very hydrated after you're done using it. You know, sometimes when you use a cleanser and it has you feeling like tight afterwards, you won't get that with this one. So just picking back up my clean towel, and this is again soaked with water, going in and wiping off any of the remaining cleanser. Now after we've cleansed, I go in with one of my favorite products. I cannot rave enough about this product. If you have sensitive skin, you absolutely need this. There is no negotiating, okay? This is the Tower 28 SOS Spray, and I absolutely love this for my sensitive skin. And I just spray it all over my face, really focusing in the areas where I have my perioral dermatitis. Also, this has the national seal of approval from the Eczema Association. Any product that has this is going to be great for sensitive skin. Even if you don't have eczema, even if you don't have dermatitis or anything that I mentioned, this is amazing. Think of this as like a sanitizer for your skin. Even though it's not technically a sanitizer, you know, there's no alcohol in this, but like it helps with your skin's pH, it helps with sensitive areas. I also love this for my perioral dermatitis. It's like I cannot say enough good things about this. This is a must-have for me. This is a non-negotiable. I'll even spray this before I do my makeup because sometimes when I'm testing out new products, I'm like, oh God, I'm a little nervous, but Do not underestimate the power of this. It's incredible. Moving on to serums. I have two that I'm very, very much so obsessed with. I use one of them at night and one of them during the day. Now it is daytime, so I'm not gonna use my night one, but I wanted to mention it just because this is such a great serum. This is the Naturium Multi-Peptide Advanced Serums. It's got ferulic acid and collagen and multi-peptide blend in it. It helps a lot with like wrinkles and fine lines. I'm a person right now that is struggling to find a retinol that is sensitive enough for me and also doesn't make me like red and peel, you know? So this has been a great alternative. Like I feel like my skin looks really amazing whenever I use this, but again, I use this at night. So we're gonna go ahead and move to my daytime serum, which is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydrating Serum from Drunk Elephant. I absolutely love this serum. You can see it comes out kind of like a gel. So one thing that I switched with my skincare routine is putting majority of the product on the outside and then dragging it in towards my nose, because I also noticed that putting all the product in this one area and then swiping out, I noticed I was getting some like weird breakouts by doing that. So I just switched up the placement of my hand. I love this serum. I've been using it for well over a year now, almost 2 years. And I love it. I think it's great. If you have dry skin, you're gonna love it. And also it is sensitive approved because I've never broken out from it. I've never had a reaction. So it's really freaking good. Would this even be a Nicol skincare video if I didn't include Tatcha? Like, come on. This is my favorite cream of all freaking time. I cannot say enough good things about this cream. They almost took it off the market and I threatened the CMO and I was like, nah girl, nah girl.
I will burn your building down.
This is the Indigo Calming Cream. It has a new and improved formula. What I love about it so much is that it has soothing Japanese indigo and it also has colloidal oatmeal. So one thing about that is like the oatmeal really, really soothes your skin, and also indigo in general is very soothing. So this is like my go-to moisturizer for the daytime and even for night. Like if I'm having a skin problem, you best believe that this moisturizer is right there with me, helping me along the way. I have used this moisturizer for years. Like it seriously is one of my favorite products from Tatcha. I just love it, guys. I cannot say enough good things about it. It's just one of those moisturizers where I'm like, okay, get on my face. I know you're gonna fix everything. You know when you get a new product from Sephora or Ulta and it's like pricey and you're like, you better fix my entire life, you little shit. That's how I feel about this, and it does. It comes through. It fixes your entire life. It even helps with your credit score. It doesn't, but that would be nice. The last step is usually for me sunscreen. However, I am applying makeup after this because I'm getting ready to go to the Bad Bunny concert and my makeup that I have has SPF in it. So I'm gonna skip that for right now and I'm gonna move to these Hue drops. These are some bronzing drops new from Glow Recipe. I am using them now for about 3-4 different times, and usually by like the 4th time I can tell if a product's gonna break me out, and this is not one of them. This is the Niacinimide Hue Drops in Sun Glow. This basically, it comes out and it looks dark and it looks like very intimidating, but this is basically like a great topper and a great alternative to like if you're not gonna wear foundation and you kind of want your skin to have an even glow, this is your girl. Like it blends in and it rubs in so nicely. And I'm trying to get down to my neck here. But again, the microphone, I'm trying to not ruin it. Let's take off this headband. Let my locks down, honey. So that's it, guys. It is very simple, very to the point, and effective for me. Again, keep it simple, stupid, you know? And don't ever feel like, yes, of course, it's really fun to have, you know, different fun skincare tools and LED masks and things like that. And yes, I will use those from time to time, but that's just not a realistic part of my everyday routine, okay? Like it's just not. I don't ever want you guys to feel like just because, you know, someone on the internet has an extensively long skincare routine that that's what you need to have as well. Because honestly, once you start mixing a shit ton of ingredients, that's when shit gets a little dicey. And that's when you sometimes have an allergic reaction or find that you're not working and some products aren't working. And when your skincare list is 16 products long, it's really hard to narrow down what products are breaking you out and what products aren't. So again, all of the products that I've used are safe for sensitive skin. They're safe for dermatitis, perioral dermatitis. And again, even this Tatcha Indigo Calming Cream, this also has the National Eczema Association stamp of approval. Look for that stamp. Look for it, because I really do feel like it's gonna help you. Even if you don't have dermatitis, eczema, rosacea, any of those things, it's gonna help. So I hope that this tutorial and updated skincare routine was helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you wanna see anything else. I'm actually getting LASIK eye surgery on Friday, so wish me luck. I'll hopefully have a video next week for you guys, all about my healing, all about the procedure, everything, what happened during it, how my vision is. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to be able to see things and not have to squint because this is me. I just live in a permanent squinting face. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Bye.